Nate Hill. I'm a producer and editor for JTV Productions.
My name is Chris Jensen, and I'm a producer and a DP.
Stephen Hill. I'm a graphics designer, editor, and this is EasySlate.
We came up with this concept, EasySlate, really out of necessity. We needed a system to slate interviews, which we do all the time, and scripted scenes.
We wanted it to be something that was lightweight and easy to travel.
Most of all, it had to be easy to use, so we'd actually use it.
Well, I've been shooting for a number of years, and I have to admit that I haven't always made slating a habit, and when I did, many times it was just with a ballpoint pen and a blank piece of paper, and there was no real set format.
We've used traditional clapperboards before, but to be honest, they're just too big and bulky.
We've come to realize that slating is an important part of our productions.
One of the things we kept finding we needed was an interview slate, and that's the first card that we came up with.
I personally love the interview slate. We do a lot of corporate industrial production where we do a lot of shoots with executives with very long, complicated titles. In the past, sometimes we've wasted time and energy in post-production having to track that information down, and in the worst case scenario, we've had to do a re-edit. With the interview slate, I know that the executive has proofed his name, he's proofed his title. It's the way he wants it, and you get it right the first time. And I love that. It saves you time and money.
If you're like me, a graphics designer, and you have to build a lot of lower thirds, you'll love the interview slate and the EasySlate system.
Not everything fits into the fields on the interview slate side. So on the back, the notes slate side, we've left a big blank area for you to write whatever notes you could think of that may be pertinent to your production. The other cool thing is that we've left an area for you to promote yourself. Write down your name, your contact information, and your camera package. A lot of times you don't get to label the disc or label the tape or whatever it is that you're shooting on. Now your name, your contact information lives with the footage no matter where it ends up.
The second slate is called a production slate, and on this slate you'll find things that are similar to what you would find on a traditional clapperboard. Things that would probably be more related to scripted scenes matched with a log sheet or possibly an independent film. And on the other side we provided a back focus chart.
I really like having a back focus chart that's always with me. It's part of my kit. There's times when you're changing a lens or you're trying to troubleshoot a focus problem, and with high def we know how important that is. It's nice to have a chart there that you can set your back focus with confidence that you have it set right versus trying to do it on Venetian blinds across the room or some other object.
I can tell you that since I've started to implement slating into my shooting regimen, I've received a lot of positive feedback from both producers and editors.
A lot of people might say, well, I just have people audio slate each time I do an interview. The problem with that is that it's very hard to work with in post. We like having the visual slate on the tape where you can shuttle through and find yourself. Then you can read the name. You can see, is there a capital D in McDonald? Is there a hyphen? We find that using visual slates is way more effective than just an audio slate.
As an editor, getting footage that has been slated makes it so much easier to work if you have all the information in your hands.
Professional shooters know that there are certain things that they have to do when they're on a shoot, from leveling their tripod to white balancing, laying proper time code, setting bars at the head of a tape. Well, I've come to find that slating is just another one of those things that if you're not already doing it, you ought to, and I think it would up your professionalism.
The EasySlate system comes in a nice production bag. It's small, lightweight, convenient.
It's one complete kit that'll get used.
I encourage you to give EasySlate a try. It's a slating system designed by professionals just like you. It's a self-contained kit. Everything you need is in there. It's small and compact and ready to go in your camera bag. It's really benefited our productions, and I'm confident it'll really help yours.